She knocks her stiff. 2.6 left. Timeout Atlanta. Sue Bird, who hit the dagger in the heart of the Phoenix Mercury to win the Western Conference Finals, has done it again here in Game 1.
The Storm with a 2-game lead in the best-of-5 WNBA Finals. That, of course, the voice of Dick Fain. The Storm Game 1 victors, tie game with about 15 seconds left, and Sue Bird with 2.5 seconds left pulls up for a jumper, and it was nothing but net. Sue Bird joining us here from Atlanta. They just touched down a little bit ago and ready for tomorrow. What, tomorrow? Today's Wednesday. Yeah, tomorrow's game against Atlanta. No, wait, Sue Bird, my producer asked you what song you wanted to come in, what music, and you said, I don't care?
Yeah.
I know that's not true, and I remembered that you used to like Notorious B.I.G. Are you still a fan?
That's a throwback.
I know. It's been a while. What's the new stuff that you like? What are you listening to? Because I know you spend way too much time in airports and on buses to not have something in your iPod right now.
I listen to everything. I mean, I like good music, so I'm not necessarily picky on the genre. But I definitely lean towards hip hop and stuff. But my favorite band's Citizen Cope, so there you go for next time.
Well, there you go. We'll remember that for next time. Do you, when you're getting ready for pregame, is that what do you listen to?
Mostly rap stuff.
Yeah.
Just because that's kind of what's popular on the team. That's what we have on in the locker room. So.
Yeah, but Lauren Jackson hates that, doesn't she?
You know, she's coming around.
Is she?
You'd be surprised some of the requests she has lately.
She's been over here too long now. She's starting to listen to this music instead of the 9 Inch Nails and Marilyn Manson and stuff.
She's still loyal to them as well. But, you'd be surprised.
Well, Sue, you guys have got to be feeling great. Atlanta, I tell you, this series has been phenomenal. I was over there on Sunday. I took my kids, and they absolutely had a ball. It was a great atmosphere. It was a really good game. I thought, just from an arena standpoint, they did a really good job. From your own walking out of the tunnel and with the white flags flying and how loud it was in there, it's as loud as any game as I've been in there. And I've seen Sonics and Storm and the 2004. It seemed really loud. What was it like from your perspective?
Yeah, it was really loud. When we first came out for warm-ups, they first announced our team taking the court. The white flags, like you said, were going. It was really loud. It's all, at times during the game, generally you kind of can block out the crowd, but not in Key Arena. It's really difficult to hear things, and it's hard to get play calls. But hopefully it affected Atlanta more than it affected us.
Well, I thought you guys played really well. It seems like Atlanta really wants to push tempo, and they are fast. They are just ball out of the hoop. They are on you guys, but you guys did a good job of handling it. But it seems like no matter what lead you have against Atlanta, it doesn't matter how much or at what point in the game, they're coming right back at you.
Yeah, and you got to expect that, right? I mean, it's the finals, so even though we have been able to get a couple leads on them, just like you said, we haven't been able to hold them. We haven't been able to increase them, and a lot of it has to do with Atlanta's style. They like to get up and down. They like to score quick. So this is a team that, you blink your eye, and they could have, they could put up 6 points in like less than 30 seconds, and I'm not even exaggerating. So you really got to be ready for them. And it's kind of funny because some people are, asking us questions about, what's Atlanta doing to stay in these games? And I'm like, dude, it's the finals. What did you expect? These are going to be tough games, but at the end of the day, we got the W's, and that's all that matters.
Well, it's kind of funny, Stu, because for you guys this season, despite the fact that you were undefeated at home and you had the best record in the league, there was a lot of games that you had to come from behind in the fourth quarter. That was kind of what, if you were to say the personality of the Storm this year, it was the fact that regardless of the score or the time in the fourth quarter, you were going to be coming at teams, and more often than not, only 4 times all year were you not successful in doing that. Wouldn't you say that if there was one stamp of personality of your team this year was close games and you win close games?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And that's kind of why it's been almost annoying when people ask us questions in the last couple of days about, how has Atlanta done this? And it's like, they're a very good team. Yes, we're a very good team as well. But it's not as if this is the WNBA. It's a pretty level playing field. But the difference and the way that we've separated ourselves all season long is just like you said. We've been able to win games no matter what the scenario's been, no matter what the score's been. We just kind of hang in there. And as far as these finals go, each game has been similar in the way it's kind of seesawed. But for the most part, I feel like we're learning Atlanta, and hopefully that'll play to our advantage come Game 3.
I always say in close games, teams, one, that are veterans and don't turn the ball over, and obviously you as the point guard, you're not turning the ball over, and you guys make free throws. What do you think's been more important for you guys? You guys do both well.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because I don't know if you got a stat sheet there in the stands, but in Game 1, we did not shoot free throws well, and we had 18 turnovers that led to 27 points for them, and we still won. So, for us, those are things that are totally in our control. Free throws, totally in your control. Turnovers, a little different because Atlanta leads the league in forcing turnovers, and that's what they try to do. That's how they energize their offense. So we have to do a better job of taking care of the ball. But we did that in Game 2. And like I said, I really feel like we're, just as much as they're learning us, we're learning them too. And hopefully that can play out well for us tomorrow.
It's fun. With Atlanta's defense too, Sue, you were able to take it all the way to the hoop a couple of times in Atlanta. They were on track defensively, and all of a sudden you just started breaking them down. They've been doing a lot of different things, trying to pick and roll, different stuff. One time they're trapping you, the next time they're doing this. And a couple of times you just are like, all right, I'm just going right to the rack, which is so great. I know that pumped the crowd up.